Calvin Lewis, our relationship has been anything but typical, starting with the fact that although we've known each other since we were 15, we waited 6 years until we were seniors in college to finally start dating. Since then, we've spent 6 years together, and over the course of those years, we've collectively moved 7 times, lived in 6 different states, and started 6 new jobs. Through all of that, we've certainly endured our fair share of change, adjustment, and at times, significant uncertainty about the future. Through it all, the one thing that held constant was you. Not just your physical presence, but also the way that you loved me. I never had to doubt or question you, despite distance or ambiguity about what our future would hold. To be loved by you is to be protected and cared for by you. You would do anything for the ones you love. Second, you are funny and witty. My favorite thing in the world is laughing with you, and there isn't a day that goes by that you don't make me smile or laugh. You've also taught me the very valuable lesson that sometimes we don't need to take life so seriously. Lastly, you are supportive. You are my biggest cheerleader and champion, and you push me to dream big dreams and then chase after them. So, as I become your wife, I promise to dedicate my energy and effort to growing together with you. 6 years ago, we were at the start of our relationship. We were hundreds of miles apart, and we would mail letters back and forth to each other. In one of those letters, you wrote that our relationship had the ability to take a fleeting moment and make it everlasting. Standing here before you as we become husband and wife, this fleeting moment is one that creates our everlasting marriage. A marriage that I will honor by wholly, unconditionally, and definitively loving you.
I promise to help you see yourself the way I do. Because what I see is beautiful, intelligent, funny, motivated, caring, calculated, crazy, a rock star, a talented, professional weapon, a drop-dead gorgeous, electric factory of a good time. I promise to try to see you as all of these things as clearly as I do now. And when I don't, I promise to instead try to see stubborn as strong-willed. 8 months in, I was a college dropout, in debt to the Department of Defense, freeloading off of my older sister and brother-in-law, excited about scoring an unpaid internship selling grills. I don't like insinuating that I've ever really had it rough, but I was in what can only be categorized as the slumps. And yet, oddly enough, you never doubted me, and you just loved me anyway. I promise to be there for you. I promise to never doubt you. I promise to love you and to constantly explore the ways in which I can do that more. So while I can't promise success, I promise to try to truly and authentically want the University of Michigan to win a football game. And I hope this is called upon sparingly, but if life is taking you for a bumpy ride, I promise to do my very best to make your dog days your best days. I promise to work as hard as I can for as long as I can as a professional, as a friend, and as a husband to give you a life that is so big, so grand, so riveting that it stretches your imagination because you deserve nothing less and everything more. I love you.
You know, what can a father and mother hope for more than to have their daughter fall in love with the right guy? I had heard a lot about this guy. They said he's athletic. They said he's crazy smart. This is funny. They even suggested he might be smarter than me. He's fun, he's outgoing, he's a gentleman. So I had high hopes. And I was fully prepared for this young man to walk in, hand outstretched. "Hello, Mr. Quigley, I'm Calvin Greer. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir." Well, the night came and Calvin bounced into the room. And if you know Calvin, you know what I mean. He literally bounced into the room, raced across the floor, threw his arms around me, looked me in the eye and says, "Hey, Pops."
You guys are always each other's safe place, support each other without judgment. No matter what the interaction is you have, even if it doesn't seem it at the time, know that you'll come out the other side better. I hope you have a lot of Michigan football, Macarenas, eating chips, specifically Cheetos. Hopefully no climbing of trees or flying to space, but if you do, it's okay. And know that you will always have me, but more importantly, now you always have each other.
As a supporter of this relationship since the beginning, I'm so excited to see the two of you together today. The next chapter of your lives kicks off tonight, and I can tell you that everyone in this room is so excited to be celebrating it with you. You two are an amazing couple, and it has been amazing to be a part of this journey. I truly am excited to see what new experiences these future years brings with you. Whether it's jobs, travel, or even kids, just know that you'll have me and everyone in this room on your sideline as your teammates supporting you. So if you can all raise your glasses, here's a toast to the perfect couple. To a lifelong filled together with happiness, oh thank you, adventure, and lots of wonderful memories. Cheers.
It is with great joy and the privilege granted me by the state of Michigan and the cloud that I introduce to you for the very first time, Mrs. Catherine and Mr. Calvin Greer.